Morning, Allie. How's it going? Where the hell's my stress ball? I'll be right back. I gotta find it. Me? I slept. I slept, I think. Mostly went to bed late. Temperature isn't really much of an issue, considering that I pay my own electric bill and I can turn the heat on and off as I want. And I even have air conditioning, so that was nice. If anything, it's cold again today. I, however, woke up with very weird tenseness in my wrist. Not pain this time, just it's very tight? Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't know. It feels like my wrist is being pulled. I don't like it. I already don't have a good range of motion, so not being able to bend it more feels weird. All I know is I'm tired because I went to bed stupid late. I was playing a different game, and I was trying to farm an enemy for a specific weapon. Just to find out after 2.5 hours that I was farming the wrong enemy. Well, not the wrong enemy, the wrong difficulty, because the weapon doesn't drop until endgame. So that was fucking stupid. 2.5 hours wasted. Any reason why I'm hunting Fatsia? Plantain, huge fan. It's a very strong partisan that forces can use. And so I would like one with hit, so I can make a use of it on my forces, because melee forces are fun. I know that Shithack has a mission that you can enable that gives you a chance to find a 50-hit Fatsia. I don't want to wait for that. So in between waiting for that for someone else to enable that mission, I'm just gonna hunt my own. What the fuck am I locked onto? Box over there yet still? Why did he not jump? And of course he crits me. This is very hard, by the way. They can hit you for well over your health. Like, I'm not warmed up. Can't complain until I can actually play the game. Right, very hard to play. But yeah, it's either this or go on my force and give her some levels. And both options are good, technically. But I only have an hour to play, so I figured this would be more beneficial. Either that, or don't stream at all and just play the other game I want to play, risking going to work late. Because I can't put that game down since I started playing it. Can't wait to go to work today and be fucking disappointed with my life choices. Like, I really don't want to go to work. I'm gonna find out the other half of the week wasn't able to do any of the work that they were supposed to do on the schedule, and I'm gonna be forced to try and complete it with my ragtag team of untrained new hires. And I'm gonna get fucking exhausted again, and I wouldn't be surprised if my gout starts flaring up again. Can't go to the gym and feel useless. Aww. I don't have any positive energy to share, I'm sorry. Know this, I have my gym workout equipment right behind me. I still can't fucking use it, I still feel useless. I mean, I could use the elliptical, I guess. I could go get my exercise bike, put it together in the basement and use that. There's a lot of two things I can use that don't require my hand. Technically, the elliptical doesn't need hands. It's harder to balance without it, though. The weight set I got that I want to use, I need to start using a little at a time again. Because I found it very helpful to lift at least the 5-pound weight on it. And doing little curls and like bending my wrists slightly, well, as far as I can without pain, just to improve my range of motion. Again, last time I had gout in my wrists severely, I lost basically 90% of motion in my hand. I couldn't rock it back and forth. Like, comparing the two right now, it's basically back to where it was with my gout. Like, I can go further, but that's painful. So without pain, my range of motion of my gout hand is very limited. I can't bend it upward. It's fucking dumb. Replaying Paper Mario Sticker Star on 3DS. I never beat that game. I got that game for free back in Nintendo's day, and by free I meant I got enough Nintendo points in order to get a free game, or whatever their fucking currency shit was, and that's the game I picked out. And I played through it, and I got to the end boss, and then I just stopped enjoying it. And then I watched people doing speedruns in it, and I was like, I could do that, and then I didn't do it. And now I can't play it because the thousands of dollars I spent on my 3DS are useless because I transferred all my data to a 3DS that had a capture card. And then I dropped that capture card 3DS down the stairs by accident when moving it from my room. And now it doesn't work. And I can't send it into Nintendo to get fixed because it's a fucking modded console. So I lost access to all of my game shit. Everything. All the games I had on 3DS, lost and gone. If I could have found a place that would actually repair the system, I could have possibly gotten my shit back, but I lost everything. Yeah, it does. It was my dumbass that decided, oh hey, my 3DS that has a capture card, I take really good care of this thing. I'll never lose it or destroy it in any way, shape, or form. Oh, let's take it away from my computer so I can fucking play it in my bed, because I think at the time I had just purchased Pokemon Sun or Pokemon Moon. So yeah, I purchased a Pokemon game, and I started playing it, and it was like the dumbest shit ever. Oh, I didn't have show all on. But, yeah, I think I only made it barely off of the barely off the second island in the game, and then I dropped my thing down the stairs, and then I couldn't play anymore, and I was like, well, fuck. And that was fine. I wasn't actually enjoying the game all that much. And then Ultra Moon and Ultra Sun came out, and I'm like, what the fuck? It hasn't even been a month, and they released a brand new game, a fucking New Game Plus version of the game for the same fucking price. A month after they initially released the first game, which they could have very easily made all the shit they put in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon a DLC. They had the capability on the 3DS like that, but instead they fucking released a brand new game and people fucking bought it. Like, Nintendo quite literally double dipped into that, and no one can tell me otherwise. Like, it wasn't even a new version. It was the literally exact same version, just they added New Game Plus content. And that was it. And people fucking bought that shit. Like, scumbag company gets away with scumbag material because franchise is too big to fail. People say 6-star is bad, but it does some interesting stuff like the concept of items-only RPG. I think the reason why people didn't care for Sticker Star is because that was like the start of Paper Mario being this weird, like, fourth wall breaking game design. Instead of being its own little fun world like Super Mario RPG 2, or sorry, Paper Mario and Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, they bring in real world items and shit. And it starts being the decline of the game. At least for a lot of people. For me, I didn't care that much about that real world stuff. It was fun. I had fun with it for a bit, but like when I got to the final boss, when I got to Bowser, I just stopped caring and I quit playing. I don't know. I never went back to it. I did see the speed run a couple times. I was like, I could do that. And I wanted to try and pick it up and then just lost interest again. For sure. Yeah, the one that actually, surprisingly enough, the one after that, the one with the painting, I forget the fuck it was called, that Paper Mario game with all the paint, just that one very interested me, but I never picked it up, I never bought it. Color Splash? Yeah, that one. Yeah, the one on the dead console that no one wants to play on. I didn't buy that game, but I watched that game get played a lot, and I was like, I don't know why, but this game feels very intriguing to me. I couldn't put my finger on it. You're more like Weehoo. Right. I remember when the game console came out, I had no idea that Nintendo had released a new console. I saw it in a store. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I thought it was just an attachment for the Wii. So when I bought it, of course, the first thing I did, like a dumbass, was transfer all my Wii data to the Wii U. Boy, was that a fucking mistake. Because the Wii U physically couldn't emulate the Wii's emulation properly. I had so many N64 games that I purchased that just straight up couldn't run because Wii U couldn't fucking play the emulator for Wii. God damn it. Like, just a waste of my fucking money and no refunds because Nintendo is a scared little bitch company that doesn't know how to fucking treat its players correctly. cares about the customers? Just make money. But I did get the Origami King, I think it was called. I did get the one for the Switch, and I quit playing that, like, fairly early on. I think I got to the 3rd or 4th boss, and like, okay, this is fucking dumb. They're trying to make the game's bosses real-world items, which completely just destroys the integrity of, like, the Paper Mario game in the first place. Like, the whole thing of, oh, hey, now it's the real world plus actual fucking Mario and shit. It just felt unoriginal. It was boring as fuck. The combat was interesting and neat, and I wish I could have gotten a refund, because that wasn't worth the $50 price tag. Maybe that was like a $20 game, at most. Right, I think the reason why I quit playing it initially was because there was a guaranteed soft lock, like 70% of the way into the game, that would cause you to very much have to replay the game. And you'd have to start from a new file. You wouldn't be able to continue. And it was stupid easy to do the soft lock by accident, because it involved just, you know, casual gameplay picking up items. So if you, what was it, you picked up an item too early, you were soft locked because it wouldn't register you had it? Something really stupid like that. It was weird. So I quit playing it. Until they were gonna fix it. I don't know if they ever did. I never went back to it because the game just wasn't fun. I'll be right back. Yeah. And now that we're talking about, like, Paper Mario, I feel like my opinion is going to be very controversial, because everyone seems to love the original 2 games. The only game that I've ever played completely 100% through was the original Paper Mario. I beat that one twice. And I never got to play it as a kid. I had to buy it on the fucking Wii U shop. And that was fun. I really enjoyed it. The first playthrough I beat it very handily. Second playthrough I went to get like 100% completion-ish, like get all upgrades and whatnot. And by the time I got done with that, I was just bored with the game series. The next game after that, Thousand Year Door, I still have my original copy of the game for the Gamecube. I never beat it. I think around Chapter 3, I got incredibly bored with the game. And then I got to Chapter 7 and I just couldn't play it anymore. I thought the game was very not fun and just overrated. I don't know why people liked it so much. Like, I know people praise it as being like one of the best JRPG or one of the best RPGs ever. But like, I didn't think it was that good. Like, sure, it was a Mario game. And it kept all the good stuff from the previous game. And only improved on it. But for some reason, to me, it just wasn't fun. Maybe I just burned out of Paper Mario at that point? Like, fucking, what, 8 years apart from each other? I don't know. Thousand Year Door was also one of those games where I didn't get it until I had moved up my parents' house. Because my mom spoiled me a lot as a kid, but then her balance to spoiling me was to straight up deny my existence and my desires to play games, for certain games. Ratchet & Clank series is one of those things where I loved the first Ratchet & Clank, so when I heard a second and a third game had come out, the second game came out, my mom wouldn't fucking buy it for me. She refused. She refused to let me get it. And no matter how much I asked her, begged her, and whatnot, she just refused. And then the third one came out, and I got that one for a birthday gift, like day one. Like, my mom had purchased it the first day it came out. And just like, okay, the second game, but not the third game? You just deny me the second game, but give me the third game. Just on a fucking platter. Okay, fly, get the fuck away from my face. Where are you at? Oh, I'm away from my face. That being said, Ratchet & Clank game series has kind of fallen off. I know the one for the PS4 came out to Steam, and I did buy that one. And I did play through it. It took about 10 hours to 100%. And that's including all the achievements, maxing out every weapon, playing through the game story 4 times. There wasn't much to the game. It was a very short game. Very disappointing. Like, the whole big thing about that game was the cool shit you could do in it, because the seamless loading. And on PC, it's very difficult to emulate that. Even with my big honker of a machine, it couldn't quite load things faster than the PS4 could, with its Bluetooth loading capabilities or whatever the fuck they got. So... yeah, I was just very disappointed by the mainline series of games, because they're basically feeding on people's nostalgia and making the game shorter and worse. None of the weapons in the most recent Ratchet & Clank were very fun to play with. Like, they lost whatever made Ratchet & Clank games good. Didn't have that fun feel to them. In fact, like, the one weapon that, like, always fun, the one that, like, transforms... the one thing, that every Ratchet & Clank game has some kind of weapon that transforms enemies into some kind of animal, and it's a fun weapon. In Ratchet & Clank, it's a post-game weapon, so you have to beat the game once to even purchase the weapon. What does the weapon do? It's a retro gun. What does the retro gun do? It turns things into fucking pixels. They're still enemies, it doesn't disarm them, it doesn't kill them, doesn't harm them, it turns them into fucking pixels. They're still shooting at you, still hitting you for damage, and still killing you. Just, now they look funny. And that's all that weapon does. And it's very disappointing. Very easy to level, but very disappointing. I wanted to get the remake of the first game, but I couldn't play on PlayStation 4. I don't know why, but PlayStation 4 controller caused crippling, not arthritis or carpal tunnel, just crippling pain in both my wrists. I did try to stream from my brother's PS4 once, playing God of War. I think I ended up playing for 2 hours, but then I couldn't do anything for 4 days. And I legitimately mean I couldn't hold things for like a couple days because my hands hurt so badly from trying to play the game. I don't know what it is about the PlayStation 4 controller, but PlayStation 4 is like the worst PlayStation console I've ever played on. They have a lot of good games, but the controller itself just physically harms me. And I don't know why. I looked it up, and people had the same issue, and others just basically said mockingly at them, just get used to it. Or some weird shit, I don't know. I looked at forum posts, and the responses were not helpful. Just people like, lol, sucks to be you. Anyway. Man, I forget talking so early in the morning causes my sinuses to fucking leak non-stop. No fucking way. I am outside of melee range. You had to take 3 steps to fucking try and punch me. If he has to take... Oh. He's out of bounds! Bro! You're not programmed to go that far over! You should be jumping! I'm literally touching the wall. Why is the game cheating this morning? It's too early for this shit. It's too early for the game to be fucking cheating like this. Holy fuck. Gibble's was like one of those creatures where it just can ignore its own programming for no fucking reason. I don't get it. Well, if one of those was hit, I'd be happy. It's the strongest Fatsia to date. Alright, so far my hunts today have been a 1 in 10 and a 1 in 31. So I am in 41 hunts, I have found 2, which is better than average. 46, I would have 2 in 46 kills, and I have 2 in 41 kills. So statistically, I'm a little better than average today. As compared to yesterday, where it took 66 kills to get a single one, and then 10 kills immediately after that, followed by a whole nother, well, I killed 100 yesterday. So I never got another one. Sting tip. I was shooting past him. Alright, that's 9 now without killing any. Or without finding any. Hello, orange juice. Welcome to my hell. Or heaven, if this is what you're into. Yep, weapon title is in the, weapon name is in the title. Don't worry, the tower's not real. The tower can't hurt you. I only hit the tower because you ran it so many times. Same. And I'm probably not going to be done running it anytime soon. As soon as I get this item with the amount of hit I want, this character specifically that I'm playing on also has to go do tower, but in ultimate difficulty. Because I need to, he's a Viridia, right? So I have a couple of ultimate-only unique items that I need to get for him. 2 of them are Ubers. Great! I'm never gonna fucking find those. Yep, we need hit. If I was looking for just the weapon itself, I'd be done already, because I got 2 of them. I already got 2. And if they were any good, I'd use them. Unfortunately, I plan on using the weapon on a force, so I need to have hit on it. Because melee force. Hello, George. I mean, I did want to tell them to bug off, but not what I... Fuck. Not what I meant. That's 19. The weapon drop rate is a 1 in 23 on server drop rates. So this next run, I will either be on the statistical average or it will be above average. If I have another dry spell of over 70 enemies, again, I'm gonna be fucking mad. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not in ultimate farming for this stuff. There is an ultimate drop for this weapon, but I think a 1 in 23 off of an enemy I can get to the second floor in a mission for, versus a 1 in, what is it, a 1 in 400 off of an enemy that's not common in a different area. Sure, the 1 in 400 has a higher chance to have hit. 1% higher chance to have hit, to be precise. Or to be exact, a 0.93% chance to have hit. More than this one. I'll take the one I can find easier over the other way. This one only has a chance to have 2% on it, because it's very hard. Which means, if I get a second percent, it's not, I only have to worry about having 1% I don't care about. As long as I get hit, the other one can do whatever. Alright, statistical average right here. This is the 23rd enemy. Am I gonna get it? Nope. Alright, so I am already officially worse than average. So I was on average. Or let's say slightly above average before. Now I'm below average. Oh man, it's gonna say RR and people are gonna be confused. Oh my god. He one-framed me. I fucking hate this game when it cheats. Why, if Ilgil was in a fighting game, just like, what can we compare it to? What's the Dragon Ball Z game that's out? Just compare it to one of those bruiser characters where you can just do an instant dash that guarantees unblockable attack that gives you iframes. That's what that is. Just straight up, they did put that in a fighting game. It's in the most recent Dragon Ball Z fighting game. It's fucking dumb. Just give a character the ability to dash, frame one iframes the entire dash through until the end of the attack, and it's unblockable. Just straight up. Someone played this game and was like, yeah, we need that in a fighting game. So they did. They put on like fucking 6 or 7 characters. Alright, that was 24 plus 3, 27. This is plus 2. Alright, wow. I found, in about 40 minutes, I found 3. Yesterday, I farmed for over an hour, and I found 2. God fucking damn it. Why do people random join me? I hate this. This is why I put passwords. It just takes a couple extra seconds. If it's faster... Alright, I'm already now physically losing time. This is physically painful. Get the fuck over here. I'm not here to carry you, I'm here to farm for my own item. Bro. I don't recognize that character's name, so I don't know who it is. I'm going fast. Oh hey, it's a Kirik. Symbolic. I wish I could just copy and paste. Why can't I Control-C, Control-V? Then you glitched. It's fine. He doesn't have money. I haven't seen anyone make use of the Ancient Saber glitch. Oh, that's hilarious. I thought he was cheating for just a second. No, he's using, so if you have an Ancient Saber and you don't tech it, the special tech for whatever reason has like damn near infinite range. For no reason. I haven't seen anyone use that tech for a while. Oh, it's hilarious. I mean, yes, technically he's cheating, but that's a glitch, not actual code alteration. Sorry, dude. Alright, so that was 5, so that was 7. Okay, now I'm above statistical average again. Okay, so my last 4 Fatsias have been 10, 31, 27. So that puts me, with those 3 alone, that's 41, 68. 68 for 23, 23, 46, 69. I was statistically one kill above average with the last 3. This last one puts me at 75 total kills. Oh man, what is that math? My math is very rudimentary and dumb. Oh boy. 23 times 4, 92, so I'm at 75 out of 92. I am way above average. Alright, but that does put me at 4 Fats. I need to go to Foot Thief. I have a luck mat. Is this the last luck mat I need on him? Technically, yes. Technically, I am now done on luck mats on Foot Thief. If I have 14 extra materials though, so if I put 10 more on, I can potentially take off one of my god abilities and still have max luck, which is Knight. Yo, no hit. You'll get used to this. This is very hard. There's only a 2% chance. 1% twice. Only technically a 2% chance to get hit. Why is all my sting tips +2? Wait, hold up. All of my sting tips have a fucking grinder. And I have one that has hit. Surprisingly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 17 Fatsias. None of them have hit. This one has 40 machine, though. Oh, that's the one I just got. We have a coming second. So I did challenge mode once upon a time, right? Got a mech gun. I asked chat at the time while I was streaming what I should name it, and someone proposed the name Our, and that was the only name that was proposed. I'm like, fine, sure, whatever. So yes, it's Our Mech Gun. Think of it communist, think of it community building, whatever you want, I don't care. It's just Our Mech Gun. It fits. Frame too early. Even though I have reduced demons on this thing, because I'm a cast. Even though I have reduced demons, I'm still hitting 50% of an enemy's health, or 45% in this case, is still a lot. Alright, I got half an hour to go before I have to get ready for work, so 30 minutes to try and get further. Hiccup. Ooh, frame one. That's the earliest frame I can hit that guy on. It's weird that his first frame is him already in his walking cycle. Doesn't make any goddamn sense. I could be making those numbers up, who knows? Even I don't know. It's a surprise to everyone. I need to get a Yas, and I need to put native on it. I could use Crab's Yas. Do I want to go get the Yas of Crabs? I need to put like native on it then if I need it, if I want that, right? I mean, what's a Yas attack power? Like 40? The 100% wouldn't do that much. It'd give it 80. Yeah, the attack power is 40 to 80, so it would double it to 80 to 160. I mean, that's a pretty big boost in attack power if I get a percent on it. Its max grinder is 10, so plus 20 on that. I don't know, the percents on it I don't think matter that much. The attack range is so much less than what it should be for a mech gun. I mean, that's a mech gun. It's a rifle-ranged mech gun. Any more attack power would make it broken as fuck. The range on it is already good. Ungodly good. That's why Henry and Gold Mila is also broken, because their attack power is like double that. Ogre now. Ooh, HP man. That's a good idea. I'll take that. I can make use of this, I think. Go to 80 Palmats, so I only need to use 3 Palmats. Mashing text. Man, if it wasn't for this quality of life patch where I can just hold the B button, my hands would probably hurt a lot more than they should. They would hurt a lot more than they do. Like, I should be in a lot of pain. This holding the button thing is nice. It's like Turbo without a turbo controller. What do I lock onto? Probably one of the trap at the spawn, but I don't know how I turned to the right when I was facing Gibbles. First frame. One framed! Alright, that's 20. One more will be the average. And we're getting right back on track, it looks like. Ooh. Should I just go farm a fatty? should I just go farm a Fatsia and fucking return to Raggle? That comes like a 1 in 30 off of a common monster. The poison that leaves in caves in hard mode. All I need to do is have the correct color ID and I can get one. And then I can farm for them with hit. Very easy. And then I can bring it over to non-plus and just have a very cheatsy doodled weapon. Bro, I don't get that. I don't get that. Why did it lock onto the trap behind the guy? Why did it go through my target? The first-person shooter shouldn't go through the target. I don't know why it went through him. Straight up out of the game's coding. The game straight up forgot how to run properly. I meant to lead with a normal attack, but it didn't come out. I literally hit the normal attack button and it didn't do anything, and so I hit special attack to follow up, and it just didn't hit the correct frame I wanted. Oh my god. I hate that 50-50 chance bullshit. Alright, behind statistical average by 2 enemies. I'm not gonna worry about it until I actually get above the statistical average. God damn it. Fucking, why does it smell like cigarette smoke in my house? I don't smoke. That shit makes me sick to my stomach. So I don't know why it smells like smoke. Specifically cigarette smoke, like tobacco. Does my neighbor smoke? I hope she doesn't. I hope that's not what's wafting over here. I know the one with dogs to smoke, but that's a completely different building. His arms! Can't you drop your goddamn scythe? How cool would it have been to been able to get an Ilgil scythe? Oh, don't flatter yourself. I don't think you're a marksman by any mark, Gibbles. Missed. I mean, he did resist it once. Ooh, another Fatsia. Almost. back to back! Alright, so that was what? 1, 2, 3? That was 28 and 1. Holy shit. Now I have +1. Unfortunately, no hit on either of them, but holy shit, the back-to-back. Can we get a triple? The triple? Not triple. Disappointing. Alright, the Plantain Huge Fan has 38 ATA by default. That kind of sucks. Most partisans that are late game have 40, so it's missing 2 ATA right off the bat. Which means I'm gonna need more hit. I wish I had a hit calculator to determine how much hit I actually need. That'd be really nice. Maybe this is the way the game played Phantasy for how I got my SGS. Yeah, probably, honestly. Finding it offline without farming for it on a Hue cast, definitely my punishment. How dare you get lucky? Hey game, you gave it to me. You had the option to not give it to me. It wasn't my call to get what I wanted. I mean, I didn't even look for it. I wasn't actively looking for that item at that time. I just wanted to play the game that day. I was in a rage mood. What did I even deem it? Bitch. What's the main enemy you use it against? That's a fair point, but I just want to know in general. Just compare against an Ilgil. With 100, specifically my full Marl, so 170 ATA plus the 38 puts me at 208. So how much would I need? Do I need like 70 or higher? I would never use it against an Ilgil, mind you, but just, I'm curious what I would need to use it against an Ilgil. Just normal and heavy attacks, nothing else. Ignoring the range penalty? I mean, on a partisan, how much range penalty is there? I mean, the range of a partisan shouldn't give you that much of the penalty. Right? It's not a gun. Penalty would still exist, but... Needs 110 AT, so it's not physically possible with 100 hit. A 100 hit would only give me another plus 38%, right? Or would it go 1 for 1? Would it actually give me 100? No, you don't. Stop it. Die, mate. I'm actually over 100, over halfway to the next level. Jesus Christ. Shit. There we go. Hit B somehow. So, full marble with the red ring is 190. With 190 plus 38, that's 128. Right, that is just plus 20. Right. So once I get a red ring, I have 128 with a 0-hit plantain fan leaf. Alright, so if that's against an Ilga, I need 300 ATA to hit with normal attacks. So if I were fighting, say, like, let's be realistic. I'm a Whitel. I'm going to the ruins. What do I need to hit Deldis, Merlons, and Arlons? And potentially, Sorcerers. Okay, why did it not ignore the Ilguild this time, but it ignored it that one time? This game is dumb. Generate this, bitch. You know, technically, with my Chameleon Scythe, I have 50 hit on my Chameleon Scythe, and with 170 ATA, I can still consistently hit creatures in the ruins. How much ATA do I have? Is it like around 260 that I'm running with already? So a 38 ATA. If I get 50 ATA, that's... Is ATA just a 1-to-1? Is the hit percent just a 1-to-1 on these weapons? I always thought it just still increased the base ATA on the weapon instead of just percent, or just instead of a flat 1-to-1. There were some weapons that wasn't flat 1-to-1, unless I'm just dumb. Oh well, whatever. no procs. I almost hit F4 on my actual keyboard. Frozen Illigo would require 260 ATA with 100% chance of normal. Alright, that's good to know. What about Deldy? Merlon, Arlon, Deldy ruins enemies. For that matter, squids and seabed as well. $100 hit equals 100. It's just a 1-to-1 conversion. It is? Okay. I don't know why I was thinking it's different. I thought like hit percent worked differently for than the other. I thought it worked the same as the other percents. So like the percent damage increase was based on the attack range of the weapon versus the you know, the hit, the attack ATA. I've been told that it's supposed to work like that, where hit percent only increases the weapon's base ATA, just like it increases the weapon's base ATP for other percents. I don't remember who told me that. It was a long time ago. Must have been wrong. Must not have been Ives. Oh yeah, I remember. It was back when I started playing Blue Burst. I remember now. It was a guy who thought he knew better than everyone else. And they eventually banned him from the server I was playing on because he was suggesting too many weird things. Like, he kept trying to push people to make new quests. And they're like, dude, if you want new quests, just go make them yourself. So he started making new quests by himself. And he made really shit quests. And they never put him on any server. Because they were all like, hey, let's spawn one enemy indefinitely in a single room. The entire time. And you're in a safe spot, so they can't hurt you. Yeah, sure, that's a great mission to complete. What the fuck? Why did I cancel my... Okay. I don't remember the guy's name. I haven't talked to him since he got kicked out of the server. Alright, I have 5 minutes before I gotta get ready for work. I'm currently at 27 enemies out of 23. This is fine. Today has been looking a lot more close to statistical average than yesterday. Yesterday I only got 2 in 100 enemies. Today I have more enemies than that, I think. We'll find out. I have 130 enemies, and I have found 6. I got confused for a second because it said escape doll and I didn't see a red box. I'm like, why is there no red box if it says escape doll? It must be wrong. No, I was thinking photon drop for some reason. Oh, jeez. I think I have time for one more. Either do one more run, or I do the inventory cleanup. One more run. Do I play PSO2? No, I do not. I do not care for PSO2. If there was enough interest in me playing PSO2 and suffering horribly, I'd say suffering. I just don't find the game fun. It's way too different than what I'm used to and what I want to play. It's not a bad game, it's just not my game. Although New Genesis, I think everyone can agree that New Genesis is just a bad game. That's a nice looking scepter. Alright, my alarm is about to go off, so this is in fact the last round. I'll have to do inventory cleanup later. That's the alarm. Alright. Last Gigu. Alright, how many enemies was that? I killed 140 enemies. Oh, that's all I had time for. Of the room's enemies I mentioned, W have the highest evasion power, would require 250 to 88 for a first attack normal to have a 100% chance to hit. Okay, that's not hard. With a red ring and a zero-hit Plantain Huge Fan, I would have 228. So I'd need... Normal heavy combo would require 277 to be accurate. Alright, so... I need a 50 hit. Cool, good to know. I need a 50 hit huge Plantain Fan. That's assuming I'm wearing a red ring, so... Perfect, good to know. Alright, that's all I had time for. I have to get ready for work, and tomorrow I'll probably continue doing this, if I feel up to it. Possibly, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Well, statistically speaking, I have 2 Plantain Fans last night after 100 Gigu. That's a 1 in 50. And... Wow. Okay, so 140 divided by 6, that's basically stat average. It's a 23.3333, 23 and a third. So, yeah, 23 and 1/3. So I am basically statistically on average, on par for number of Fatsia I was supposed to see today. It's a bit of a shame the last 46 didn't give me one. Technically, I missed 2 Fatsia in that 46 that I killed at the end there. Oh well. Anyway, I gotta get going. I gotta stop procrastinating. Thanks for watching. I'll be back. Toddles.